And that's our special guest in action, Ty Herndon, and his take on the classic I Can't Make You Love Me. So let's get back to our one-on-one with Mr. Herndon. Just in time for the holidays, Ty has a brand new Christmas album called Regifted, as well as an incredible new single, Orphans of God, with Tony and Emmy winner Kristin Chenoweth. Okay, Ty, I just have to tell you, I know it's an incredible song to begin with, but when I heard your version along with Kristin, it really was one of those things where I just kind of had to take a moment. It's kind of overwhelming. It's so incredibly powerful. So kind of tell me, how did that come to be?
Well, I was a huge Avalon fan, and I
originally
always loved Orphans of God, and Joel Lindsay is a good friend of mine as well, and Michael Passons, who was a huge star with Avalon. He recently just came out. He told his story, and it's been so wonderful to see him just kind of those wings finally, spread. But I had planned on recording Orphans of God at some point, but the time seemed to be now. I talked to Kristin. We were talking about doing something together, just something that mattered. And I presented her with the idea, and she was familiar with the group, but she hadn't heard the song. And I think we got through the first verse. She's like, yes. And so we started the journey of how are we going to do this? Because, you're in Los Angeles, I'm in Nashville, and I produced the track along with Eric Halbig. And so we figured it out, man. I was in the vocal booth with her on a computer screen. And I was a little nervous producing Kristin Chenoweth's vocals. Come on. One of the greatest singers on the planet. But this song, I wanted advice from her, she wanted advice from me. And just, sorry, allergies are bad today.
Ty, let me jump in right there real fast, because I want the audience to actually get to hear a little bit of this, because again, it is just such an incredible version of this, and it's going to give you some goosebumps. So take a listen. This is Ty Herndon, Kristin Chenoweth, Orphans of God, and we'll talk about it on the backside. Like I say, it is just an incredible, powerfully done piece of art. It really is.
I wanted to keep playing right there. I do this traditional thing a week before something comes out. I don't listen to it, just to be surprised with the fans. Like, okay, I'm going to hear it today, and I did that with Orphans. And so, man, I sit down and we arranged the song, and I made sure that Joel Lindsay and the writers were good with it. And lo and behold, I called Joel one day. I said, would you mind I don't want to offend you as a songwriter, but would you mind, is there a way to fine tune these lyrics just a little bit so that it kind of, fits where we are today? He goes, already did it. I literally did not have to ask him. He had already done it. And it was mostly in Kristin's verse, and she loved it. And man, if you're going to hear two hearts, well, actually 5 hearts, because Paul Cadell and Michael Passons and Melissa Green, when he goes into that third modulation, it sounds like the Mormon Tabernacle Choir. That's just Michael and Melissa. I actually stepped out. I stepped back. I said, I'm not going to sing it right here, you guys. This is a moment that Kristin goes into her operatic style voice there, and she's in her pop voice before that. And we planned it that way, and it's such a clear step out. And man, I just sat back and applauded. And when it was all said and done, I think we posted a little clip of this on our socials today. We sat and listened. These are artists that were part of creating this song, 15 years ago, 17 years ago. And I wanted to keep the integrity of the song, of course, but I wanted to do something really special with it. And it's actually first time really step out as a producer and just with my whole heart and brain and ideas on something, a brand, a song. And to the day I die, I'll put that song on and hear two hearts, really 4 hearts, 5 hearts. So it is 5 hearts, just wide open, and just wide open. There was nothing in the way. And I want that message to come across to people that we're going to be okay. That I know I've felt abandoned, by the universe, by God. And I think we all have a little bit, but this is a clear message that we have each other, and you're not alone. And we preach and teach that all the time to the LGBTQ community, but this is not a message. This is a message for all of us universally.
Absolutely.
Well, we need each other.
You absolutely, and it's just a magic. There's a magic about it, and it really is going to reach so many people. So we're so glad, and of course you can find Orphans of God any place that you can find fine streaming music. So we're going to take a short break. When we come back, what's ahead for Ty? You're watching Out and About Today.